Hey guys, I know why you are not selling enough. If you have decent listings with a good price and good seller metrics, but you don't sell a lot, I know exactly what your problem is. Your titles suck. Many fellow dropshippers out there don't give the proper effort to think about the title of a listing, and the result of this is almost always low sales. The good news is that there are few simple guidelines to follow which will immediately make a difference. So let's get straight to the point. How to fix your listings titles. Okay, before I tell you the best tricks about your eBay titles, just remember, no title will save you from bad metrics. If you have bad metrics with eBay, due to many opened and unresolved cases against you, you might even try selling iPhones for $1, but a sale will not happen. That's simply because when you ruin your relationship with eBay, which can be only established and protected through accepted and validated tracking numbers, your store will drop out of the search engine, irrelevant of the price, the title, or the description. So the most important thing to your store is to have a flawless relationship with eBay as a reliable and honest seller. Now let's assume that you have done everything right so far and eBay is not aiming their gun at you. Good. Let's say you have already found 30 to 40 hot items after proper and thorough research. You expect many sales each day, but instead you get only 5-6 sales per week. That's not the goal of us dropshippers, right? Many people have been in this situation, and for many, the problem was their eBay titles. My first advice: never copy-paste a title. Unfortunately, many dropshippers are doing exactly this, and this is wrong for so many reasons. First of all, if you copy-paste the title and don't remove the branding from it, it can bring you a Vero violation. If you don't know what this is, check out my video about listing Vero items. Second of all, many titles on Walmart or Amazon include useless information that actually confuses the buyer instead of helping him. And if tens of dropshippers have the same listing with absolutely the same title and picture, how would you expect your listing particularly to stand out among the others? So just like with the description of listings, you have to put some effort into title building. Don't overdo it and don't get too stressed about it. After all, it's not rocket science. But each time you upload a listing, think a little bit. Second advice: use proper keywords. I often read a product's title on Amazon and don't understand half of the words included in the title. So if I don't, most probably many others won't as well. And if that's the case, the same product listed in your store should be stripped of such words in the title. You have to think and choose the most relevant keywords related to the item. For example, you should include info about the size, the color, purpose and way of use, stuff like that. Don't include some super specific serial numbers or names of this product which no one would actually type in the search engine. If you're having trouble with thinking of accurate keywords, you can always use a tool for it. We at Trackerbot have our own keyword search engine which will definitely help you optimize your titles. It's based on a big database we are collecting for years now. Let's take a look. For example, if you want to find the proper title for an office chair, just type it in here. Below, you can find the most searched keywords in combination with office chair. Think about your specific item and pick the ones that are valid for it. Never ever include words which actually don't represent real things about the listing. You might get into big troubles very fast if you write something down which is not actually true. An item not as described case will come very soon, believe me. You have to comply with the limit of 80 characters per title. On Amazon and Walmart, there is no such limit, and the lazy guys among us pretty often copy the whole title and paste it on eBay when uploading a listing. The result is that the title is shortened almost always in the middle of a word, and this simply looks terrible. Don't do it. Think about steps number 1 and 2. But also, you would like to have as many proper keywords as possible in those 80 characters limit. Of course, it's not obligatory to have exactly 80, but everything above 70 is good enough. That's why avoid typing twice the same word or avoid linking words and phrases. Just don't get me wrong, those long titles are okay for Walmart and Amazon, but due to the eBay limit, we have to be a bit more creative with our titles listings. Let's have a real example. I took this title from Amazon. Massage office chair with footrest, reclining office chair with lumbar support, ergonomic computer chair with massage, high back massaging office chair, height and armrest adjustable, black. Obviously, this is way longer than the allowed 80 characters on eBay. So what can we get rid of? The word chair is mentioned 4 times. Immediately throw it out of the window. Another thing, there are few commas. Forget about commas. They don't help you, but actually take valuable characters from your limit. Additionally, words like with, and, as well as dashes are not a good idea because we don't have the space. So let's rewrite this title for an eBay listing. This title currently has 189 characters, so we should shorten it more than twice. Removing all commas, repeated words like chair, and most linking phrases like with, it gets like this: massage, office chair, footrest, reclining, back support, ergonomic, adjustable, black. Those are exactly 79 characters and it fits into the limit just fine. I left only the most relevant keywords and removed all others that were just taking space. Now the title is clear and concise. We have fulfilled all advice I gave you. Now, with this title you can list with no worries that your product would be skipped by buyers. I mentioned it earlier, but for a perfect listing, a perfect title is not enough. Yes, it's quite important and can make a difference, but without a good price and decent seller metrics, you're lost. First, about the pricing. You have to aim not for the lowest price possible, but your price of a certain listing should always be among the cheapest 10%. You can easily do a research yourself and see that a listing cheaper by just $1 sometimes accounts for hundreds of more sales, basically of the same item from the same supplier. You should do the maths properly each time when you list an item. And in order to grab some sales and create a history of the product, a good idea is to sell it with no profit or with a small loss, just to gain 10 sales and elevate the listing in the search engine. Then you can increase the price and take a good profit margin. Another thing is the seller metrics. I have spoken about seller metrics many times and for a good reason. Seller metrics are the single most important thing to eBay and it directly determines how your store performs. The best way to have good seller metrics is to use our great software dropshipping tool, Trackerbot. Since seller metrics are related mainly to accepted and validated tracking numbers, that's exactly the job of Trackerbot, to automatically detect, convert and upload accepted trackings to eBay, which will prevent your metrics from falling below standard. All subscription plans can be seen through the link below, and since you are my viewer, you get a 14-day free trial and 50% discount for the first month afterwards. Give it a try. Okay guys, the titles are not the most crucial for an eBay store, but surely they play a role. If you want your listings to look good, attractive and professional, those tips I gave you are proven to work. Actually, to have a tremendous and high-earning eBay store, you have to keep a good balance between pricing, metrics, titles and description. Sounds like a lot of work and in the beginning it is, but when you get used to it, it's a piece of cake. Apply those rules to every of your listings and the result won't come late, I guarantee. That's all for now. A like, share and a subscription are highly appreciated. See you next week.